I am live after I cough up a lung. Day 197. This is a Wednesday. Makes Saturday day 200. Yeah. 426 miles when we're all done today. Just saw a whole bunch of you over on out and about with M&D. Everybody's waiting to get the notification from me. If you're in on the replay, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate that. It's about 15 degrees warmer today than it was yesterday. 25, well, it is 15 degrees. It was 25 yesterday, and it's 40 degrees today. And tomorrow, it's supposed to be another 15-degree increase, and it's supposed to be 55, according to the forecast. I wonder why it's not showing anybody in my chat. There's Rainy. There's Cindy. Possum is here. There we go. Took a while for everybody to get here. Scrapping with Grandpa. Hello. Good to see you today. Josh is here. Good morning. And I got almost all the way down to the end of the block being live, and nobody was showing up in the chat or in the counter up top there. Oh well. Good old YouTube. And there's Mike. Welcome in. Good to see you all again. Heading out on day 197, and we'll have 426 miles done. YouTube's acting crazy the last couple of days. Other than my live stream, thank goodness I haven't been on it a whole lot. But yesterday, well, I'm in better spirits today than I was at the beginning of my walk yesterday. And still aching a little bit, but I don't know, started moving, doing some sanding, and all the muscle aches and pains were slowly going away. So woke up a little stiff this morning, but I'm doing very well. How are you this morning? Rainy won one of your races last night? That's cool. Futurucci. Good morning. Cool. What'd you win? $1 million. And Cindy's one of the big time YouTubers that can give away all that money. So all right, $25 bill, huh? I got an $80 water bill you can have too, Rainy. Just got it in the mail. I pulled it out of the mailbox this morning. Orange Juice, how you doing? I'm out on my walk again this morning. Day 197. 426 miles will be complete when I'm all done today. Pilgrim, good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. How are things up in Plymouth, Mass? Are you buried in snow? Thanks, Rainey, for the promo. Good morning. Oh, it's okay. In case you're wondering, I live stream every morning when I go for a walk.
You're talking to somebody.
Yeah. Hi. Dog is gonna get me. Yeah, little ankle biters. I see that woman all the time, and I just wanted to explain to her what I'm up to. Lisa's here. Good morning to you. Pedro, good morning to you. How is Lisa today? And how's Pedro today? Guys, everybody have a good day. YouTube is not working well for me. It seems my messages don't go through. I don't get very many messages. So have a good day, Mr. Hustle, and everybody else. All right, Josh. Well, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. I know that you hit the like button for me. Appreciate you being here this morning. YouTube can be finicky sometimes. I'll be on a live stream and only about 1 out of 4 of my messages will go through. So sometimes it's hard to communicate with people, especially when they're getting a lot of messages. So Lisa, you're good. That's fantastic. Fantastic, Lisa. I almost forgot about that. That was a word for a while. I don't know if I still say it a lot or not, but I'm doing well. Definitely feeling a little bit better than I did yesterday. We'll see how that plays out at the end of the walk. But the pain's in a different location today anyway, so. Okay. Rebooting your phone, huh? Pilgrim, your comments are MIA as well. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Dragon, good morning. How's Kevin? Thank you for asking. He's fine. He's fine. I got a few pictures of him yesterday. Standing up in the window, looking down at the street from the hospital, and yelling, "Car, car, car!" So, pain lets you know you're alive. Yep. Why won't the Bears move to Ohio? Where would they go? Columbus? Definitely not gonna. Can't support 2 teams in Cleveland or Cincinnati. Either one. Raining in Rains. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah, they don't need to. Thanks, Pilgrim. I appreciate that. Yeah, he came out of surgery, and I guess was real groggy, obviously, after surgery. And but he slept for about 3 hours, and back to his normal self. Make a move to Beaverton. Oh, raining. Yeah, he got some kind of infection in his thumb. I guess something got kind of like shoved up underneath his thumbnail, and he got an infection in his thumb, and it spread all through his body. It wasn't MRSA. I don't know medical stuff very well, so don't question me on it. But my daughter, I know MRSA is bad, and especially he's 18 months old. Especially for a young kid, it can be very serious. But anyway, it was something else, but still serious. So he's in the hospital on IVs and everything, and giving him antibiotics. And they decided to do surgery and remove the infection. So that's what happened to him yesterday. He went to surgery, in and out in a couple hours, and I guess he's doing just fine today. So thank you, Dragon. Dan is here. Good afternoon. Like number 11, Alicia Seeds. Good morning to you. Saw your comment on my video. I was kind of surprised by that, Alicia. Cephas probably spelled it wrong. The infection spread. Yeah. Feel good year. I'm a 49er fan, and as tired as I am of beating up on the Bengals, I want y'all to get a trophy. That was a joke. I know it was a joke. I definitely took it as a joke. We're just having fun with that whole thing anyway. And sadly, I've been having problems finishing the whole storyline out. So I've tried all kinds of different ways of finishing it out, and it's just not working. Well, raining, yeah, I think he's going to be fine. They said they cleaned out the infection real good, and I don't know, he's still on antibiotics, but everything should be good. So I look good as a soldier. Oh, thank you. I have uniforms like that hanging up, similar to that anyway. Robbie, how you doing today, Robbie? Good to see you this morning. So I do have. Normally am not like this, but things are piling up. My best friend, I know you guys heard me talk about him. He's half my age, but he's an active soldier, U.S. Army. He's stationed right down the road, down near Savannah at Fort Stewart. But he is an immigrant to the United States. You had a good live yesterday? Cool, man. Ava, you got 2? Okay. Rainy, you'll be good today. Got 3 feet of snow, Ava. Wow. Anyway, yeah, he's active duty Army. He is an immigrant to the United States, just got his citizenship shortly after he joined the Army. And good friend of mine, my best friend. Well, he's from Nigeria, and he went to Nigeria this past fall and married his high school sweetheart. Well, since he's been back in the States, she's had a miscarriage, and now she's in the hospital. She's paralyzed on the left side of her body, and they're saying that she has multiple sclerosis now. So if you could, and he claims to be an atheist, but if you could, send prayers up for his wife, my best friend Alex's wife. I've never met her. She's in Nigeria, and all immigration from Nigeria has been shut down now. So, not a good thing. Immigrants that contribute to society. Yep, well, he definitely has. He is. Yeah, excuse me. He's serving in the army right now, and considering re-enlisting. So the Bengals suck. I know, Rabbi. Got a bunch of snow up there. Prayers in. Thank you, Phil. I'll send up prayers. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah. I mean, I know you don't know her or anything. I don't know her either. I've never met her. He actually shocked me when he called me from Nigeria on his wedding day and said, "Hey, man, I got married." I'm like, "What?" No. Yeah, the old rabbi. I've never seen him before. I have no idea who he is, but I don't care. I will be the first to tell you that the Bengals this season sucked. And last season. And, don't know how many seasons I've gone into hoping that they'll be better. So, So we are off. I've got probably a good mile in. Yeah, I'm sure it's a mile already. But 197 days in a row of coming out and walking and live streaming from that walk. And we will be up to 426 miles when I get back home today. We're at 40 degrees today, Dragon. 15 degrees warmer than yesterday. It was 25 yesterday morning. 40 today, and tomorrow it's supposed to be 55. So we keep at this pace, we'll be at 120 by the middle of next week. Now the temperature is going to be 40s and 50s in the morning for about the next week. Got some rain coming, but that never proves out to be enough to stop this old guy. I have an umbrella. I can make it. Have umbrella, will travel. Hat design's amazing. Thank you. You like that? I've actually seen Joe Burrow wear this hat on the sidelines. Good morning. It is a pretty warm hat. It's like fleece lined. The hat I was wearing, it was a little bit warmer. I'll probably switch back to, it's just knit, and so air can kind of go through it. This one here, it holds in all the heat. So, oh, thank you very much. I was kind of surprised when I got that phone call from him yesterday. I actually had just stopped working. Then I was waiting for mainly off grid. Had a premiere of his tuna fishing adventure. And I was waiting for that to come on when he called. And so I didn't see the premiere, but I did get, no, I didn't, Rainey. I tried to remember his name, but I couldn't remember his name. So type his name in again. I'll screenshot it. How tall am I? I am 6'6". No, I'm not. I don't know. About 5'8", I think. That's what it says on my driver's license anyway. Okay, Alicia. Well, that wasn't very smart. I'm sure it's all gone by now. Dave's shop. Let me screenshot that. I should screenshot. There we go. I got the screenshot of it. It should be pretty easy for me to remember. Matthew, good morning. When the sun hit, yeah, when the sun's behind me, I'm real tall. Absolutely. I'm certainly glad I'm not a Browns fan. I was on a live stream. There's a guy, I think his channel called the NFL Rant, and he goes live on a regular basis, and postseason or after the season, in between the season, he talks about different stuff in the NFL. And good morning. A conversation started about what's his name? He's down in Miami. Used to play for the Chiefs, and they traded him to Miami. Crap, now I can't remember his name. Wide receiver. You got your bag back, but no iPad. Well, at least you got your bag. And your pocketbook still have money in it? Oh, that's amazing. Now, why can't I remember that guy's name? Big name wide receiver, played for the Chiefs and was traded to the Dolphins. Played for the Dolphins now for the last, I think, 3 years. Anyway, I guess he's a free agent. And they were talking about where he was going to go. I guess he got hurt toward the end of the season last year, and he's still recovering from that injury. But I said the Browns would probably sign him to a 5-year fully guaranteed contract. That's what the Browns do. Good morning.
Morning.
Ava, I am in Georgia. I am in the state of Georgia and the state of confusion most of the time. I have dual citizenship between those two states. So we're back in the woods now, probably about the halfway point. I've got about 1.5 miles in already. Still feeling good. Yes, I am in the U.S. Have not seen any deer this morning yet. ACR. Didn't get a notification. Yeah, I don't know what. Everybody was saying YouTube's been acting funny. I hear that a lot, though. So, who knows? I'm glad you're here now, by the way. And good morning. I don't think I've flipped my camera around this morning. iPad was over 10 years old. Okay, since ACR's here, reminded me of something. I need to ask, has anyone in the chat ever had beer in their chili? or had chili that was made with beer in it. I found a soup yesterday, not chili. I found a soup yesterday that had Pabst Blue Ribbon in it. Chunky. Campbell's Chunky Soup is a potato soup, and right on the label, it has the Pabst Blue Ribbon label as well. So it was a cheese, beer, and chorizo potato soup. The chorizo kind of overpowered everything else. You put steak and beer and jalapenos in your chili. Okay. Nope. Yeah. Andrew surprised me and said that, as far as he knows, he's never had chili with beer in it. I actually won second place in a small chili cook-off. I think there were 8 different chilies there, and maybe 20 votes total. So I won second place, I think, with 4 votes, 5 votes, maybe. Not a lot, but ear butt chickens are the best. It does sound pretty solid. But yeah, I've had chili before with beer, and there's a restaurant up in Ohio that serves a potato soup. It's a cheddar and beer potato soup, and it's really good. It's north of Ohio, north of Dayton, in Covington, I think, just outside of Troy and Piqua. Andrew said butt chicken. But anyway, yeah, their soup is pretty good. I think that the chorizo is what I did not care for. I mean, it was fine. It was fine. It's just the chorizo the flavor of the chorizo overpowered everything else. I got a few little slight hints of beer, but anyway, it's a Campbell's Chunky Soup, and it's actually pretty good. I mean, I'd buy it again, but I was hoping for more. So anyway. I actually was thinking about doing a video on it and reviewing it. And yeah, chorizo is definitely a strong flavor. Definitely. First time I ever had chorizo, I mixed it in with scrambled eggs. And I used a whole, I don't even know what it was, what size it was. Came in like a tube or whatever. I put that in with like 4 eggs, scrambled eggs. And yeah, I thought, whoa. I'd never had it before. So I like chorizo, but it does give me acid reflux, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely pretty spicy stuff. I mean, it's not really hot, but it is definitely spicy. So anyway, it was good. It was okay soup. Like I said, I'd probably buy it again. But I was going to do a video, and you can actually buy the stuff on Amazon. I don't put the Amazon link in the description, but anyway, more the setting up to do the video, just all that. I was tired, and it was just too much work, so I just let it go. Oh, we got another Bengals hater here. YouTube should change its name to GlitchTube. Matthew, hello. Colin Sellers, Bengals suck. Yes, they did this past year and the year before. And, you know, hey, the draft's coming up. Sometimes that's the biggest day of the year for a Bengals fan. So believe me, you're not gonna get me by telling me how bad the Bengals are. I've been a fan since the 70s, and they still got the same ownership. So I know how they are. You can say whatever you want to about them. All that talent, though, all that talent on the offensive side of the ball, and they just let it go to waste the last 2 years. My brother adds chorizo, basil, rosemary, and fresh Parmesan on his SpaghettiOs. Oh, wow. Yeah, maybe it should come with a coupon for toilet paper, Paul. Matthew, my walk is going well. I'm getting a little bit warm. Haven't seen any wildlife this morning. No white squirrels, no deer. Only wildlife is this guy right on the screen. So have I even shown anything other than me on the live stream this morning? I don't think I've flipped my camera around at all. Gourmet SpaghettiOs. I gotta Google it, but has the Bengals ever? No, they have not ever won a Super Bowl. They've been 3 times. They've lost all 3 times. Twice to the San Francisco 49ers, once to the Los Angeles Rams. You want me to name the quarterbacks? Because I've watched all three of those Super Bowl losses. So yeah, you don't have to Google it. He takes over the bathroom all the time. Maybe it's the SpaghettiOs. That might be it. Zach is here. Good morning, Zach. There's my favorite view. I was telling Mike from Out and About in M&D on his live stream this morning. He was in an area that I'm very familiar with over the weekend, but he didn't go to. There's like 3 parks close to where he was, and Glen Helen is one of them. And they have a real big and beautiful pine forest. So when I get back up there, I'm gonna have to meet up with him and go to that Glen Helen. So I like to make fast food gourmet. I think he got influenced by other people doing it on YouTube. Maybe. Parker, how you doing? Good morning. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Fern. Oh, wow, Fern. I haven't seen you in a long time. So good to see you. And turn the camera back around so you can see the big smile on my face. Plus, I've got sunshine on my shoulder, and that makes me happy too. Fern was in, golly, one of my first ever live streams way back when I had just barely 50 subs, so I could live stream. I was sitting at my kitchen table for, I don't know, 20 minutes or a half hour or something like that. And Fern came in. It is so good to see you. Fern, I am, I don't know if you stuck around and were here for when I started walking every day, but I am on day 197. Here, time for the 100,000 angry tugs, huh, Andrew? Flowers to the mods. Yes, sir, Phil. They do a great job, and it is a job. Valley Feast, hello from Florida. Well, welcome, neighbor. I'm in Georgia, so it's like Bree. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I've been walking now every day for 197 days in a row. I will be up to 426 miles when I'm done with my walk today. I'm going for a full year and 1,000 miles. So recently I upped it to 3 days to go to 200. Yep. Recently I upped it to 3 miles. I was walking 2 miles for a while, and I upped it to 3 miles because I want to hit that 1,000 mile point. So Waz, how you doing? You didn't go to bed, huh? You been up playing games all night? All right, Waz. Well, thanks for stopping in. Hopefully you hit that like button. I do appreciate everybody coming in. Where are we at? 22 likes. Doing good. Parker, you like my hat? Well, thank you. It's not necessary today. Well, it's like 40 degrees, but Dad knows who you are. Okay. Yeah, it's like 40 degrees this morning, and this hat is definitely heavier duty than what I need out here today, but I'll probably get it off here in just a minute. Let's get back on the trail here. There we go. I mean, get the camera back on the trail. Hopefully, we'll see a deer or two on the way back. No white squirrels over in that part of the park where I see them a lot. Slender man walking past the Georgia pines. Yes. I saw a deer yesterday, but he was camouflaged pretty well, and I couldn't get a good shot of him with my camera. So, and of course, we all know the plastic cat has been rescued. It's just AI is not allowing me to release the videos yet of the rescue operation. The problem I'm having with it is it won't show me. I got pictures. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I've got pictures on my camera that I want to use and turn into videos, and that's the way I was doing the rest of them through the YouTube AI. And in all of those, obviously, I was not wearing camouflage uniforms. I wasn't wearing a parachute and, the vest and all that stuff. But the pictures I'm using now, it won't change the clothes. I keep trying to get it to put me in that uniform again, and it just won't do it. So, Matthew, you got to go. Take your boy to school. All right. Well, thanks for coming in. Get him off to school so he can learn lots and take care of you in your old age. But anyway, yeah, so I can't it keeps just showing me in my regular clothes. And I don't want to change that. I want it to show the military uniform still. And so I'm trying to find a photo generator that will take that photo, the photos I have of me, and put me in uniform like I did with I've used one before, but I tried it yesterday and it just didn't work well. To generate just a photo, and then I can take that photo and put it into YouTube AI and generate my video. And none of that's working, and I don't have a lot of time to mess with it, so pineapple pizza. No, no, no. No, no, no. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Even if you're not allergic to it, it does not belong on pizza. Jenna Watson, how are you today? Your first time on here? Okay, well, welcome in. My name is Dave. I live stream from a walk every day. I've been doing it now for 197 days in a row, and I am up to, I'll be at 426 miles when I'm done with my walk today. So that's what we're doing here. Got a nice little community that I've built over the last 197 days, and well, even before that. But a lot of great people in here. So I ordered pineapple and jalapeno pizza with Canadian bacon. See now, I mean, Rainey, I'm not coming to your house for pizza night. I'm sorry, but I could tolerate the jalapenos because they're easy enough to throw off of the pizza. But Canadian bacon, which isn't even real bacon, it's Canadian after all. Not to offend any Canadians, but and then pineapple. Yeah, no, no, no. We'll see you guys later. That's a Canadian you can toot for. Yeah, pick everything off and then just be a cheese pizza, but it'll still have the flavor of pineapple, Canadian bacon, and jalapenos on it. So if I'm coming to your house, Rainy, it's going to have to be on Taco Tuesday. I can't come on whatever day pizza day is. All right, the knee's starting to act up a little bit now. But I got about a mile to go. Less than a mile to go. Jenny, you're doing great. Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah, there's an app that runs on my phone. I have a Samsung phone, so it monitors it, but I don't really pay attention to it. I was walking 2 miles. I did increase it to 3 about 4 weeks ago so that I can get to my 1,000 miles. And I was monitoring it real close then, but I haven't really looked at it. I get a weekly report. Every day's taco day. We're a bunch of fucking Mexicans over here. Yeah. Well, a taco pizza would be better than the pizza you described. So, morning, guys. Taco days, any day it ends in Y, huh? That's push, Dave, push. Jenna, I'm gonna let you take a guess. Now you can see me. Do I look like I'm in my 40s? Not even close. No, it wasn't the Bengals. I don't know what it was. Some college team. I'm not sure what it was. What they were wearing anyway. Get that weed whacker on that sidewalk. Yeah, the city will be out here soon enough. They actually picked up my trash finally. So handsome, Dave. I love older men. Thanks, Rainey. I needed that. Natalie's not here today to compliment me. At least not yet. Andy Reid's parole officer. All right, Phil. Yeah, you didn't see my face, so you had no idea. You were wrong. I will be, let's see, in about 2 months, I will be 22 for the third time. I'm pulling out my dad, not just dad jokes, but my dad's jokes. He used that kind of stuff all the time. Yeah, Lester and Ducky aren't here. Laura isn't here. Natalie isn't here. Maybe it's the old notification thing screwing up again. Yep, 22 for the third time. Maybe I'll make it to 22 4 times. That'd be kind of nice. Don't think I'll be out walking 3 miles a day when I get to the 4th time, but that would be kind of nice to get that far. I need to start doing something to get my body healthier. A little bit of work I've been doing the last 4 days, and I know I'm not young. Alicia, you can't do math? I just told you how old I'm going to be. On Cinco de Mayo, I will be 30 or 22 for the third time, or 33 for the second time, whichever way you want to look at it. Alicia, you said you were a school teacher. And then you said you were a 13-year-old. So, anyway. Parker, Vern, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. It's definitely good to see you in the comments today. I look forward to seeing you again. You have a fantastic day. Future Rucci, I'm just going to call you Future from now on. You're 60 going on 17. Peace and profits. Yeah. You vote for the 13. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to keep up, isn't it, Cindy? All right. Crossing the bridge. Getting close to home. "197 days, 426 miles will be done when I get home." Yes, Paul, the hill of death is coming up. I keep looking up there and seeing it. Thanks for reminding me. You're watching from Canada, Jenna Watson. Okay. No, you're fine for assuming. You didn't see my face. You had no idea how old I was. You just heard my voice. And sometimes even when I see people's face, I'm not good at guessing ages. So you are fine, Jenna Watson. So there's the hill of death. The knee is starting to bother me a little bit. My hips have been bothering me the whole walk. But grunt and groan a little bit, and we made it to the top of the hill of death. One more day. Out on the busy road now. It's going to be a little bit noisy for a minute until I get up to the corner there and turn back down on the home stretch. We have people out riding motorcycles. Kind of a motorcycle, anyway. Yeah, I'd take it. It'd be fun to ride. I wish your dad was athletic like me. He's 65 now, but all he does is sit on the couch and drink. Yeah, that's not good. Atrophy is a real thing. Believe me, I know. That's what I was saying earlier, is I need to do something so that I can work harder, because the last 2 or 3 years before I started YouTube, I didn't do a whole lot. So yeah, a car intentionally hit you at a crosswalk when you're 17. That's not good. Look at this. I got trashed today. Oh, Lord. The ground is so low. Oh, wow, Rainey, you had that happen too? Good morning. Hi, buddy. All black German Shepherd. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Crash again. Well, yesterday I didn't pick it up. I was hurting yesterday, and this wasn't laying there, but there was some other stuff, and I think it blew away. But the beast. You'd think drinking energy drinks. Actually, that's alcoholic. 6%. Huh. Anyway, you'd think, I was thinking it was an energy drink. Guess not. So alcoholics are also litter bugs. So Lisa, thank you. I am back home. I have completed day 197. I have completed 426 miles. I'm hurting. Like I just walked the entire 426 miles today. Now, not as bad as yesterday, but I am still hurting. It is time to show them off my bald head. Put you guys on ceiling cam for just a second. There's Ducky. Just got me. I just got home, Ducky. Good to see you this morning. Just in time. You came in just in time for your morning ritual. All right, let's Oh shoot! Sorry, I just took I strip before I put the camera in the tripod. Shame on me. And I was messing with my tripod yesterday. I was going to try and shoot a little review video. Uh, oh, I've got the sequence all down. The wrong day. Got it. All right. Is it working? Okay. I'm all kinds of screwed up this morning. Paul, severe leg and toe cramps. Cramps are usually lack of calcium. Drink more milk will help. My grandma taught me that a long, long time ago. Especially if you get like Charlie horses a lot. Drink more milk or get more calcium somehow in your diet. Eat eggshells. Water will definitely cause cramp. The lack of water, dehydration will definitely cause cramps as well. Yes. But I guess if you drink more milk, you're going to have more fluids. I mean, that's all I drink is coffee and milk. So every once in a while, I'll have sody pop. Yeah, I don't know about potassium. I know that like runners and stuff will eat bananas. Um, and I'm not sure what that's for, why they do. I pretty much have a banana every day. I like bananas. It's a good, um, I don't know, it's something good to eat first thing in the morning. I usually will grab, if I have bananas, which I usually do, I will grab a banana while I'm getting my first cup of coffee ready in the morning. And believe me, I'm not trying to preach a healthy diet or anything because I don't have a healthy diet. Um, you've tried bananas? Yeah, calcium is what I've always been told. And I've kind of tested it out before. I was kind of going through. There's been times where I start getting like Charlie horses and stuff, and just start drinking more milk, and I tend to be okay. So, Patrick, how you doing today? Welcome in. I'm going to show you something I had. I mentioned this earlier when I was walking. I'm going to grab the can out of the trash, but I want to show you the guys this. You guys, you guys like potato soup? I do. Good potato soup is good. But yesterday, I went to the store to get some other stuff, but I just felt like getting a can of soup and started looking at all the different soups, trying to figure out which one I wanted. And I noticed this, so I picked it up. It's backwards. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. So I picked that up. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer cheese potato soup with chorizo. Well, the chorizo should be the number one ingredient on there. It should be the first word on that label because the chorizo overpowered everything else. If you like potato soup, it's an interesting twist to potato soup. Um, there's a restaurant up in Ohio. I think it's in close to Dayton, but they serve beer, cheddar and beer potatoes, potato soup, and it's actually pretty good. The I liked it. This is okay, not as good as I'd hoped so. Yeah, it did say beer cheese. Yes, it's Pat Blue Ribbon. Bo knows. Krista's here. Good morning, Krista. Good to see you. Andrew's all done with 1,000 Angry Tugs. Yeah, I saw it yesterday, and I've had like beer and chili before, and then I've had that potato soup at that restaurant before, and it was actually pretty good. But anyway, so what is this? Oh, all right, Rainey, you're taking him off, getting him off to school. All right, we'll see you later, Rainey. I will call you. You like my hoodie there, Coria? Well, thank you very much. You're a Bengals fan. Oh, gee, how you doing today? Good to see you today. Switch to PBR for Guinness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Was that a whole bunch of 6.7s? Oh, okay. To all the flat earthers out there, Ohio does exist. Yes, it does. It is a state. I've actually been there. Hi, Krista. Sorry I missed you when you first came in, but I was showing off my PBR cheese potato soup. It was okay. It was okay. The chorizo was overpowered everything else in the soup. I barely tasted cheese. I barely tasted beer. So I've completed 197 days now. We're up to 426 miles of my walks. Gonna keep on plugging away. Yeah, Andrew, it did definitely look a lot better than what I had. You know, hey, when you're a bachelor and eating out of a can or a cardboard bowl, almost 200 days. Yep. I'll hit the 200-day point, what, Saturday, I think? Closing in on that day 250 there, Ducky. You know what's happening on day 250. I haven't forgot about that. I know you're thinking that I did, but I haven't forgot about it. I'm hoping that we can make it happen. Sebastian, how you doing today? There you go, Ducky. What do y'all think? You think Ducky should go with me and we should jump out of a perfectly good airplane together? Well, not together, but what do you think? Think Ducky should go skydiving with me on day 250? Instead of walking 3 miles, I'm going to fall out of the sky for 3 miles. Can you be in the movie? I wish I could finish it. I wish I could finish it. Still struggling trying to get it done. They've got front packs for you, Ducky, and they'll just strap you onto a big bulking burly man and just throw you out of an airplane. We've talked about it. We've talked about it way back on day 100. I was like, what should I do for I said 200 then. I didn't realize it was going to be the end of February, beginning of March, and still cold out. But so I upped it to 250, and I suggested that Ducky go skydiving with me. So we'll see now. Rainey just left the chat, so why jump out of a perfectly good airplane? Well, that's a question a lot of people have asked. It'd be a tandem jump with an instructor, and the thing is, you just hope that the instructor had a good day. That his wife didn't call him right before you jumped, saying I want a divorce. By the way, I'm cheating with your brother, and I want a divorce. I've always wanted to do it. I tried to get the Air Force to put me through jump school, but they were going to send me to Army jump school, and I was trying to get in shape to do it. Was doing tons and tons and tons of push-ups, getting ready for that Army lifestyle, and ended up pulling a muscle in my back like a week before I was supposed to go. And so they canceled my orders to go to Army jump school. Don't know if I would have made it through it or not. We sent one other guy there, and he washed out like 2 days into the training. So that was before I went. So I was trying to I was really trying hard. I think I was doing over 1,000 push-ups a day. I was a fit motherfucker. But anyway, yeah, ended up pulling a muscle in my shoulder, in my back, right, my shoulder blade or whatever, doing too many push-ups. So I don't know why they didn't. It still doesn't make sense to me. Here it's 40 years later. It still didn't make sense to me why they didn't send us to the Air Force Academy. They have a jump school there, because every one of the guys, the pilots that we trained came from the academy, all had jump wings. So I don't know why they didn't send us there, but anyway. Yeah, you're hoping that the person that packed the parachute and sewed it all and everything. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix was a paratrooper. Yes, he was. Patrick, you're upside down. Okay. So how many people have had PBR beer before? Pabst Blue Ribbon. I mean, that's a staple up in Ohio. I think everybody starts out drinking PBRs or at least my generation, at their grandpa's house. Matt is here. Good morning to you, Matt. Welcome in. Just got back from my walk about 10 minutes or so ago. Got another 3 miles in, up to 426 miles now. Appreciate you being here. Actually, I had someone come in that was on one of my first ever streams long before I even started walking. It was right after I had like 50 subs, and I was live streaming, just sitting right over here at my dining room table or kitchen table, and yeah, just barely. I think like 53 subs or something like that. I don't know, just barely 50 subs, enough to go live streaming. It's one of my first ever live streams. So it was kind of cool to see her again. Patrick is, oh, you're in Florida now? You've had PBR before, didn't care for it? Yeah. I'm not a huge beer drinker, but I like, we were talking about this earlier. I've had chili with beer in it before, and it's good. I actually won second place in a chili cook-off one time with beer in my chili. It was a small cook-off, but and then I've had potato soup with beer in it as well that was good. This was okay. Wasn't the best in the world, but it was okay. If you like potato soup, it's an interesting twist on potato soup. Nick, we don't talk politics here. Nick, I think you've been in here before and been told that before. Just move on to the next channel that's talking about politics, because I know they will. In my chili, I don't know. I bought just some cheap beer. I don't even know what it was when I made the chili. I didn't drink beer hardly at all then, and so I've got a Fireball whiskey chill and chili. I'm going to use here in a week or so. Oh, okay. Huh. Well, I tried Fireball in coffee. Don't do that. Don't do that. The cinnamon flavor, I Fireball's okay. I can handle Fireball. For what it is, to do a shot of Fireball is fine. But I put in my coffee, and I took the first drink, and I got a good cinnamon flavor in the coffee, and it was good. But once that flavor got real hot in the coffee, yeah, it wasn't very good. Yeah, 24-ounce Red Bull and 2 cigarettes for breakfast. All right. Yeah, Bailey's is for coffee. Yeah. Screwball and coffee before? Yeah, actually, that I got a video of it. It was New Year's Eve, and you got a couple of years before you can do that, Ducky. Looks and smell. Bailey's is pretty good. Bailey's just straight is pretty good. So, Dax Anderson, good morning. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. Peanut butter screwball. That sounds good. What kind of alcohol is in a screwball? I don't know. Fireball. Well, they put out those little sample bottles. That's why I've got 3 of them in my freezer right now. They put out those little sample bottles at all the convenience stores, and they sell them for like $1, and so they're easy to get. I was at a convenience store the other day, and as I was walking in, a guy asked me if I had any. He didn't ask for change. He asked me if I had any money. I said no, and I went in, got my cigarettes, and I was walking back out. As I was walking back out, he was up at the counter, and someone, I guess, had given him some money, and that's what he was buying, was a Fireball with the money that somebody gave him. So, Blackberry Moonshine. I've got a little sample bottle of that too. Old Smoky. I know it's backwards, but yeah. Blackberry Moonshine. Daisy May, hello, how are you? Daisy, thank you very much for the super chat. Happy Wednesday to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. We've been sitting here talking about alcohol, so. Try the Old Smoky peanut butter whiskey. Okay. I like peanut butter, so. Uh, Thank you, Miss Daisy. I appreciate that. You are amazing. You are awesome. That's what you called me. So 197 days and 426 miles. So yakking, how you doing? Woo! Old Smoky there in Tennessee. Let me see. Yep. Old Smoky, Tennessee moonshine. Made in Gatlinburg. Yakin, I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Moonshine jar is cute. Yeah, I haven't cracked it open yet. My family at Christmas, we've been doing this for a long, long time. It started out a long time ago when we were very poor. Well, I don't want to say very poor, just didn't have much money. And instead of putting up stockings, well, we had stockings still, but instead of putting stuff in the stockings, we started just throwing everything, all this like little small stuff, like stocking stuffer stuff. We started putting it in a basket. And it was just when it was my spouse and my kids, and we would just pass around the basket, and everybody take turns pulling one item at a time out of the basket. Well, it's continued on, and it's grown and grown and grown. Now everybody's an adult. I mean, all my kids are in their 40s now, so. But yeah, that and fireballs, and I have something else over there too. A Kentucky whiskey, Buffalo Trace Kentucky whiskey. And so that's the kind of stuff that gets put in the basket now. So when that goes around, yeah, I tend to pick that kind of stuff out because everything else is like they put a lot of stuff in there for kids and for women. So not a lot of guy stuff. So I just get all the alcohol every time it comes around. So you can't drink anymore. Oh, you like Fireball? Gatlinburg's an hour away from me. Yeah, it is. Peggy Fairweather. You like Fireball, but you can't drink anymore. It's for little people. Yeah. Oh, it's me, your friend. Diddy forgives me. Oh, that's nice of him. Buffalo Trace is damn good. Okay. Ted Nugent has tracked my location. All right, come on down, Uncle Ted. I wouldn't mind kicking it with Uncle Ted for a little while, as long as he brings his guitar and an amplifier. Mountaintop skies, welcome in. Good to see you. How's the baby doing? I know baby's home now. Hopefully everything's going well. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully I caught you before you took off again. So, had a cherry bourbon smash at the Italian restaurant last night. Oh, with my veal parmesan. Cherry bourbon smash. Mike, you and ACR have met, right? Or at least you subscribe to his channel. ACR is always drinking something on his live streams, and actually he has a sticker that says "Daddy's been drinking." So you have to have a driver. Okay, yeah, you guys are subbed to each other. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, he is somewhat of a connoisseur, at least compared to me. He's a connoisseur of adult beverages. So constantly drinking a different fruity beer and glass of whiskey all the time. So you had to throw that fruity beer in there. So Mike, you just joined the chat. I don't think you were here earlier. You're an asshole drunk. I was trying to be nice, Andrew. Your job lets you try alcoholic drinks. That's cool. That's a cool job to have. You weren't in here earlier, Mike, but I tried. I found this yesterday at Walmart, and I picked that up and tried that last night. You ever had beer and potato soup? Oh, you were telling me that you needed a driver. Oh, okay, okay. Trying to get some lifting in. Look at you, Andrew. An asshole drunk that lifts weights. That might not be a good combination. I tried that soup last night. It was okay. It was okay. I would probably get it again if I was in the mood for some potato soup. It has chorizo in it, and the chorizo is just kind of overpowers all the other flavors in it. But anyway. Well, good, Vicky. Yeah, hopefully nobody does. Yeah, does boxing, shoots guns. Yeah, carries a. Anyway, um, those all are. You don't smoke though. Well, you smoke cigars, so you got the whole ATF taken care of. Potato soup like clam chowder. I see. I don't like clam chowder, so no. I'd say no. Most of the time, potato soup's made with like cheddar cheese, and or a lot of times it is. So you don't drink and drive, but you'll smoke and fly. Does your job allow you to do that too? There wasn't anything I didn't like in the soup. I was just there's a restaurant up in Ohio that serves a cheddar cheese and beer potato soup, and it's pretty good. I've always enjoyed it when I've been there. I probably just about every time I go there, I order it. It's like their big specialty thing. So when I saw that yesterday at the store, PBR and potato soup, I thought, okay, let me give that a try. No, not in Cincinnati. It was in it's up north or just outside of Dayton, Ohio. So the thing with this soup is it has chorizo in it, and chorizo is has a very powerful flavor to it, and it just kind of overwhelmed the flavor of everything else. So it was a good soup. I enjoyed eating it, but it wasn't what I'd hoped for. PBR used to be highly carbonated. The new version isn't close. I haven't had a PBR in a long, long time. It used to be, yeah, the cheap beer to get up there in Ohio. Pabst Blue Ribbon. But JB, welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Natalie is here. Good to see you, Natalie. Glad you could make it in. Oh yeah, the old Shaneling Little Kings. Yeah. Yeah, little 8-ounce bottles of Little Kings. We used to pound those, buy them in an 8-pack. Schaefer Weekender was your go-to cheap beer. There used to be a beer, and when I was, well, you bought it in like a case, but they were returnable bottles. You remember the old cardboard case that had like the lid that folded in the middle? And but they were bottles, and they were all they were returnable bottles. I think they're like 2 cent returnable bottles on them, and it was called Iron City beer, brewed in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the anyway the it was cheap. I mean, we could buy a case of that and return the bottles, and of course later in the night the 24 bottles would get returned, and it'd be down to about 20 because about 4 of them would get dropped and broken. So um, you're in the hospital with your son. Oh no, Natalie, is everything all right? Duke? Diarrhea and is throwing up and has a fever of 42, which Celsius. I don't know how high. What is that in Fahrenheit, Natalie? Anybody do the math on that real quick? Bloodworm, how you doing? It's very high. Okay. Well, hopefully they're taking good care of him. We will definitely send up some prayers for him. 107.6. That is very high. Normal temp is 37. Okay. Yeah, that is very, very high. 107. Wow. And for those of you that weren't here earlier, my grandson's doing good. He made it through surgery okay, and everything's all right with him. So, baking some sourdough bread today. That sounds good. Oh, I forgot that future. I forgot that was you. Go. I'm sorry. This whole time you've been on the stream, so I apologize for that. Yeah, my grandson's doing good. Obviously, Natalie's son's not doing so well. Yeah, that's tough to go through. That is tough to go through when your kids are you want to be able to just transfer it over to you and let you go through it instead of them. I understand that. My son was 6 weeks old and had to have surgery. I remember it well. And he's believe me, he's just fine. It was a problem with his stomach, and he couldn't keep any food down. So, and now he's about 6'2" and probably outweighs me by 100 pounds. So it is a helpless feeling. Yes, Josh. Okay, you had to reset your phone. Did you send me a text, Josh? No, that wasn't you. Okay, someone else just sent me a text, but I didn't know if that was you or not. Patrick, you're sick today? Sorry about that, Patrick. Hope you get feeling better. Okay, no, you did not. All right. Yeah, I got that message, obviously, because I just read it, but that's the only thing I've seen from you. I know you said you were having problems getting anything through, so the last two, I've got that, and where you said no. It's happening to lots of people. Glitch tube is what someone called it earlier, so. And I mentioned my grandson. Of course, Natalie, definitely want to send prayers up for Natalie and her son. Um, Whoa. It is glitch tube. Yeah, those are some high electric bills. Is it just electric or gas and electric? I mean, my electric bill's high. I mean, they have a weird system down here. It's pay as you go basically, and you prepay, and you get so much on your account, and then they take every day they take money out of your account. So my grandson's doing good. He came through the surgery just fine, and he's still in the hospital, still on antibiotics. But anyway, he's doing good. It's a longer day for me and Mama for the week. And we'll see you later, Dave. All right, Vicky, thanks for coming by. Everything in your house is brand new. Mine went up 50 this month. Yeah, I don't like it's kind of nice because I mean you can pay what you put so much on the account, and you don't have to come up with $700 a month. You can pay a little bit. If you want to, you can pay every single day. But yeah, this whole house, everything in the house except for one water heater is all electric. So I have a gas water heater though. But sometimes it drives me crazy how much it costs to heat just this little portion of the house. I heat the other side. I keep it around 58 degrees over there, but because I don't live in that part. But sometimes it gets pretty expensive. My daily bill, they send me an alert every single day, and how much what the balance is on my account. And sometimes, yeah, it'll go down quite a bit in one day. I don't know, but it's hard to keep track of how much I'm actually paying for electricity. So water and electricity should be real cheap. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Patrick, yours was 250 this month. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny down here. Everything's electric. Up in Ohio, everything's gas. But up in Ohio, you're mainly paying. Your biggest bills are in the wintertime in Ohio. Down here, your biggest bills are in the summertime, paying for air conditioning. So I think they're all monopolies. Yeah, you pay 40 $40 for electricity, and $40, is that dollars or is that a form of currency in Lebanon? I don't know. Natalie. Well, I started to mention earlier, some of you weren't here, but I got a phone call last night from my best friend, and I'm sure you all have heard me mention him before. He is active duty Army. He's like half my age, but me and him met, and he's my best friend. He's serving right down the road here, about 2.5 hours down close to Savannah at Fort Stewart. But he is an immigrant from Nigeria, and he got his citizenship and everything shortly after he joined the Army. But he went back to Nigeria back in the fall and kind of surprised me because he called me on his wedding day and said, "Hey, I just got married." So he married a girl that he's known since high school when he was back in Nigeria. I didn't even know he was doing that. But anyway, so she's still back in Nigeria. Well, they've just banned all immigrants from Nigeria recently because all the crap that's going on over there. So he can't even get her here. But she's having some medical issues right now. So if you could, my best friend Alex, his wife, I don't even know what her name is. I've never met her or anything. But his wife is in Nigeria and she's having some medical issues. So if you could please send some prayers up for his wife, I would appreciate that. They'll import power from other places. Yeah. Yeah, it's really kind of weird, and yeah, the whole thing with banning immigrants because they were in the process of trying to get her over here, and with all that, they just banned everybody from Nigeria. So he actually was hoping. He knew he was getting ready to get reassigned, and he was hoping for orders to Germany, or someplace in Europe because he knew that he could get her immigrate, or he knew he could get her out of Nigeria and into like Germany real easy. Um, so he was hoping for orders to Germany. And it sounds kind of weird, but he ended up getting orders to Hawaii and he's not happy about it. Well, I mean, normally getting orders to Hawaii when you're in the military is a pretty damn good assignment to get. But yeah, so he's still going to be in the States, but he still won't be able to get his wife here. So I fix shit all day. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate that. It is kind of sad, and yeah, unfortunately, he's not getting a whole lot of support. So tough to go through. I mean, especially when they're all that distance away, and you can't go and see them. You can't do anything to make anything any better. So definitely, keep them in your thoughts and your prayers. So yeah, Josh. The thing is, he's active duty army. So if he went on the news, that may have more. Um, that may have more repercussions than what he's willing to deal with. He has. I gave him some suggestions from my military experience, and so, but he's been using his chain of command and trying to do it, the proper way, all that. So he just gets told that the commander in chief said nobody comes in from Nigeria right now. So if the commander in chief's saying that, I mean, you're not going to get some first sergeant or some lieutenant colonel or even a general that's going to say, "Yeah, we'll do it anyway." So I'm sure that there's got to be a way to get it done, but I suggested a few things. It's just, it's got to be frustrating to have that going on with her and just at every turn get told, well, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. So, and he was just there, and now I'm not real familiar with the Army and how they do things, but now he's on some sort of a protocol or something where he cannot travel more than 250 miles away from the base. So even if he wanted to, I thought I just saw somebody in my backyard, but I guess not. Even if he wanted to, he couldn't go over there because he can't be that far away from the base. So tough to deal with, I guess. Yeah, it might have been Bigfoot walking through my backyard. And Mike, I hate to tell you this, but you were right. They did get caught up on the trash pickup schedule the next Tuesday. They went a whole week to get caught up, but they did finally pick up my trash yesterday. I began to wonder. It was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon before they finally came by and picked it up. Usually they used to come by early in the morning. I don't know if they're still trying to get caught up or what, but I know it sucks to be right. But I mean, as long as you've been married, I mean, it probably feels good to be right every once in a while, right? Because you're never right at home. It's the chunky suit people wanting to interview me. Yeah. He's gonna bring me a truckload of PBR chunky potato soup. So every day I'll be on here pushing some chunky soup. Get your can today. Link in the description. This is the best soup I've ever had in my life. Oh my God. Jason Skates. I am from Ohio. Good. Yeah. Yes, I am from Ohio. I'm living in Georgia right now, though. So it could be Sasquatch if it's not Lester. It is Lester. Okay. Jason Skates, you're from Ohio too? Cool. What part of Ohio? I'm from the Dayton. I grew up in Dayton, Ohio. I haven't been to Washington, D.C. since I was a kid. Been a long, long time. Somebody sending up a whole bunch of flowers and smiley faces and hearts. I appreciate that. That helps to get more viewers in here. It's telling YouTube that at least this, I've never read this or heard this anywhere else, but at least it's my opinion that YouTube sees those people, sees you on the side liking it and everything. And yeah, they think, oh, okay, someone really enjoying this. Let's send more people there. So maybe, I don't know. I never can say that. Illyria, that's how it's pronounced. 15 minutes southwest of Cleveland. Yep. I'm familiar. I think I've driven through there a few times. Used to spend a lot of time up in the Sandusky area, going to Cedar Point and places like that up there in Sandusky. Out to Put-in Bay. Always loved going out to Put-in Bay. I've been to New York. Haven't been New York City is another place I haven't been since I was a kid. I've been upstate New York. Cleveland rocks. Yeah, I've been up in the Finger Lake region of New York. Not too long ago, I was at, oh gosh, I guess it's been 7 or 8 years ago, but up in Finger Lakes, Watkins Glen is up there. There's a racetrack there. And I took my car with, you can pay, back then it was like $35. And you could take your car out on the track of Watkins Glen and drive your car on the track. And you get 5 laps for $35, which is pretty cool to drive on a racetrack. I mean, NASCAR, I don't know if NASCAR still runs up there, but NASCAR has races up there, and it's kind of a road track that you can go up to. And there's a racetrack near Columbus as well that you can actually, I think you can actually you can drive like, I don't know, Formula One cars, but you can drive like sports cars. You can rent a sports car and drive it on that track. So, Professor Adams, how are you doing today? Good to see you today. Good to have you come in here. I've had some people come in that haven't been on my stream for a while. It's definitely good to see that. I am still out walking every day. I'm up to 197 days. I've been walking 3 miles a day now for the last 4 weeks or so. So I'm up to 426 miles now. So on my way to 365 days and 1,000 miles. Oh, cool. Mike? Yeah, I was a kid. I mean, I was a little kid when we went to New York City. Professor Adams, I'm doing very well. Doing very well. Still enjoying the live streaming. Have a great group of people come in here every day and chat with me. We have a nice little community going here, and I'm really enjoying it. And the walks are obviously good for me. So, still busy living. And the weather's starting to warm up. I hope. I hope. Yesterday was kind of cold. It was 25 degrees yesterday morning. I was out walking. It was kind of cold, but it's warmed up to 40 today, and it's supposed to be like 50 in the 50s tomorrow. So when I'm out walking in the 50s, it'll be in the 70s during the day. So don't mind warmer temperatures, not one bit at all. Jimmy Page's dragon suit and double neck guitar. That definitely would be cool to see. My boss, do I have friends? I do have friends, yeah. Only gonna get warmer from here, exactly. Exactly. Do you have friends? I have lots of friends on YouTube, and then I have a few friends in real life. So, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. We are just under an hour, under 2 hours. Chat's kind of slowing down. That's fine. Got 45 likes today. We're doing good. I got a lot to do, as usual. Need to get busy doing it. I'm hoping to get the majority of the floor sanding done today, and maybe have to go over it with the machine one more time tomorrow, each room. So thanks for getting you through your workouts. Absolutely, Andrew. No problem at all. Mike, you take care as well. Y'all have a fantastic day. I love y'all. You guys are the greatest to me. I appreciate everything you do for me. You guys have made my mornings great. So we will see you all later. Peace. Oh, 22 hours from now. Peace. Had to get my Rush Limbaugh bit in there.